Seen a couple motivational videos and you get that feeling where this time you're gonna do what you need to do, what it takes to reach your goals, to become the person you want to become, to do everything that you've already been putting off. But that motivation with no action is nothing, and you gotta realize that. And the thing is, with that motivation is literally nothing too. You gotta have the discipline, not just the motivation. The motivation is lovely because it's what sparks things up if you're in a dry spell, or it's what keeps you going when you hit bumps on the road. But at the end of the day, motivation without action is nothing. So you can have as much motivation as you want. You can have as many ideas, as many whatever it is, man. You can have as many of those as you want. But if you do not get up and take some action and work towards what you need to work towards, nothing will happen. And you got to realize that. And it's very, very easy to feel motivated and feel like you have accomplished something without having to put in work. Trust me, because you feel productive. I know I felt productive when I had just thought about ideas or thought about ways that I could improve or work on things. And then that feeling would pass, and then I wouldn't have done nothing, and then I just sit there wondering, like, what was the point of all that, right? But the times where I get that feeling, I put work behind it, and then after I finish or just even have a little bit of progress in it, I take the step back and look at what I've done, the steps I've taken to become better, be better, or to just work towards a goal, and I actually feel a sense of like pride in myself, man. Get what I'm saying? But it only works if you take the action, because without the action, it's just thoughts, man. No action, it's nothing. And the thing is, with motivation itself, it's very hard to act on motivation itself, because then motivation can only do so much, man. I'm telling you. You've probably felt motivated and stayed on that couch watching those videos. You've probably felt motivated and played video games instead of going out and doing something. You've probably felt motivated and still ate unhealthy and not worked out. You've probably felt motivated and even got deeper in the hole. It's the lack of discipline, the lack of action that keeps you in that cycle. And you really need to understand and really try to get over this, because if you don't start taking action, that motivation is nothing. And it's a very simple concept of action, right? That you just need to act on the feelings you get when it comes down to working towards something or improving yourself. And motivation is a big part of it. It is, because it really does push you, drive you, and get you going in a way. But at the end of the day, without the action behind the motivation, nothing will really change. And even if you have the motivation and you put the action behind it, if you do not have the discipline or the real drive for the things you need to accomplish, you will hit something on the road, or that motivation will fade as you're doing what you're doing, and then you'll be back where you started. So it's very tricky in that sense. But most of us get stuck in the loop of getting motivation and either not doing nothing and falling back into the regular cycle, and then feeling bad for doing that by not taking the action. Or we get the motivation, we take the action, but lose the drive, lose the motivation, or feel like it's not gonna lead to anything because maybe you bumped into something, it got hard, or you just straight up got lazy, man. Sometimes it really just is that. And why did you get lazy? Because you didn't get the results you wanted right away. Because you realized, oh, this might actually take a little bit more work than I thought. All these different reasons is what keep you from taking the action. Because you did take the action to start, but you didn't have the discipline to take more action and to finish. You get what I'm saying? And the thing is, some things may take so long to finish, but you gotta have that discipline, that drive, that determination to go through what you need to go through to get where you need to get. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? Like, it all starts with the motivation, and that's a very lovely thing. But at the end of the day, discipline and action. And you will only have these two things by one, getting out of your comfort zone, knowing that pleasures are distractions in ways, let me be real with y'all. It's okay to take that time to enjoy things. Trust me. But if you're just enjoying and not working to what you need to work to, that's the issue. And also, I didn't remember what I was saying. Discipline and action. And I really just blanked on my mind right now, man. But the discipline with the distractions, you gotta just be committed to what you want to improve and want to achieve. You gotta want it, man. You gotta want it. And some of us, not all of us, you get into a weird debate with people where they say, man, life's not about just this, life's about this, life's about this. Man, life is about what you want it to be. But you really gotta know that you want it to be that. Because there was a time where I was really lost, really confused, and really felt shitty about myself and my life. And I felt that way because I wasn't doing no exercise. I wasn't working towards anything. I was just literally sitting at home, playing video games, eating poorly, gaining weight, and felt like my life was just fading away in a way. You know what I'm saying? And then when I first started coming across some like self-help videos or motivational videos, the things that they would say is like, oh, chase money, chase this, and then you'll be happy, and then you'll be worth something, and then this and that. And I was in such a bad place that I took that to heart, and I really was working to improve myself and working to grow as a person and my income, to support my family and all this for their reasons, for what they said would make me happy. And I never took the time to really think, why am I gonna improve myself? Why am I gonna do this? And don't get me wrong, improving yourself overall is just the way to do it. So don't think like, oh, let me not improve myself because it's not like that. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is their reasoning for the improvement, for the financial freedom, is different than what yours will be. Some of them may align, some of them might not. But at the end of the day, if you're really bad spot, you're gonna take what they say and do it, and then think, oh, then I'll be happy. But let me tell you what, man. Let's say your financial freedom, the happiness that will bring you from that is not buying a Lamborghini. It may be. Some of you guys may do that and then like, damn, okay, I'm happy now. Some of y'all may buy a horse. Some of y'all may buy some land and just live by yourself and isolated. Some of y'all may move to a city that's very populated that you feel more comfortable in. It's all different, man. But at the end of the day, the goals are kind of the same. Get your fitness right so you can live healthy, be in a healthy mindset, and just feel better about yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But some fools do it just to attract women. Some fools do it because they don't have the confidence in themselves. Some fools do it because they have insecurities. Some fools do it because they're really unhealthy and they need to do it for their health. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all different. You gotta find your reason. And once you find your reason, it'll be easier and it'll be more fulfilling. Because if you go through this whole path for somebody else's reason, you will reach your destination and feel empty and feel like why did I do all that? Because you achieved someone else's purpose in a way, not your own. So take time to think about that. But that don't mean don't do nothing until you figure that out. No, man. Go get you some money. Go improve your health. Go work on the things you need to work on. And as you're doing it, take a step back and try to think like, when I reach that, what do I want it to bring me? What will fulfill me with this journey? And once you figure that out, man, it'll be much smoother. And that motivation is very important, but without action, it's nothing. Take care.